Well, my father always had Plymouths and Dodges, so I guess I'm a bit of a Mopar guy. And I had an old Valiant at one time. So I found myself intrigued living here at the beach with Woodies, and especially the idea of a Woody and a convertible. And that's kind of rare, but the K-Cars had this, and so I found the right one in Phoenix that I wanted to buy. I flew to Phoenix. It turned out it was everything it was supposed to be. By the way, this little Chrysler wing here, or a propeller, is not original. I added that. Everything else is original on it, original upholstery, siding, paint, motor. There's the Mark Cross leather interior right there. So anyway, I found a gentleman who had kept it in Prescott. I don't know how many miles are on it because the odometer is the one thing on the car that doesn't work. But I've been told that if I can ever get that working, the original chip will tell me what the actual mileage is. But I don't think it could be that many miles because it's so clean. But it's a mystery. When I was coming back from Phoenix airport where I bought it, sight unseen, and I liked what I saw it and bought it. And I got all the way back. It was in early September, very hot in Arizona, but I mostly was at night. And when I finally got into LA County on the 91 freeway, there was a traffic tie-up, and I had to bring the car to a stop, and it quit. And a voice comes on in the car saying, you have low oil pressure, get to a mechanic right away. Later I find out, anytime you turn the key off and leave it on, that's what's going to be said, but I didn't know that. I panicked, called AAA, they came out and took me the final 1 hour of the journey to Costa Mesa where I live. But the car was fine, but I thought I'd blown something up. But I enjoy it as an everyday driver. And the Sky Woody is obviously because it's a Woody and it's an open to the sky car.
And for those of you that don't know, these are the most collectible convertibles of the 1980s. Perfect for driving near the beach with the top down on a gorgeous sunny day like today here at Newport Beach. Can't get any closer than this, right over here to the ocean. So Gary, what is the most special thing about this car to you? Hard question.
I like the tan leathers. They make me, you know, kind of cowboy-like, urban cowboy maybe, along with the tans of the wood, the faux wood trim. I just like the way it looks and feels, and it's economical, so I can, I'm giving you several things I like, but I can cruise around in it with this Mitsubishi engine. It's not a racing, and I'm not a racer, I'm a cruiser, and I spend very little for gas on this. It's actually very economical to drive around, and yet luxurious, which an old guy like me and a kid of the 50s growing up in the 50s, I really like.
And how is it for parking?
Park's fine.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. No, everything about it works so well. Thrilled to have it. I put a different radio in, but I have the original radio. I put dual pipes on it, and I don't know if you saw, but the dual pipe tips are the classic kind that were on old Packards and Cadillacs.
Very, very
and
nice.
Hudsons. And again, a kid of the 50s growing up, I just really like dual pipes. So that's the one thing the car was lacking to me, and I did modify it with that.
You've had it for how many years?
About 5 years.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just, I think, the third owner.
Third owner.
Yeah. And some lucky person will have it someone else someday, but for now, I'm digging it.
What would you say to our young people that have no idea what a Chrysler K-Car is? Or those that don't really know what these are, or don't really like them, or maybe are in the market?
Well, I'm not necessarily in love with K-Cars, although I've gotten to know now what K-Cars represent, going back to Lee Iacocca and Saving Chrysler, and to the kinds of 200,000 mile engines that people have in K-Cars and its unique history. But I bought this because it combined a convertible with a Woody, with comfort, and with economy. And that's why I have this, but now I've learned a lot about K cars. But I would say to the young people, the best stuff may be from the past. When I drive this around, I get thumbs up from young people as well as people near my age. They like it. They know it's special, unique. They ask me what it is, where did that come from? So if you don't just want to be a conformist with something that looks like everybody else's, the K cars are a way to go, especially this one.
And absolutely. And you know, for such a versatile platform that was designed and embellished upon when Chrysler was bankrupt, they made a heck of a lot of different variations. Limos, sedans, family cars. I mean, you really just can't go wrong with a K car.
Spoken like the fearless leader
yes.
of our K car club.
Yes, the fearless leader, yours truly.
I don't know if you noticed in looking around, but the hubcaps aren't original. I have the original, but these are actually Cadillac hubcaps. I thought that the gold leaf and everything went well with the LeBaron.
Oh, so yeah.
I'll have to fess up to that.
Would you like to pop the hood and start the engine?
Sure will. It's not going to roar.
That's all right. But you'll be surprised how clean this engine is for 30 years.
I think you might also want to, on this, listen to the voice that talks to the driver.
Oh yeah, let's do that real quick.
Okay.
Let's listen to the talking EVA robot voice, electronic voice alert that came out in the 1980s in these cars.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here's what happens if I just turn off the key.
Please fasten your seatbelts.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'll do that.
Your engine oil pressure is low.
Oh no, the engine is seized.
Is required.
Not to panic, folks.
Thank you is because I put my seatbelts on. Then, watch this. Or